This Gregory Memorial Classic and the Jimmy Candoli tip-off. Now, let's meet today's stars. First, for a Panthers of Cedar. Start at center, 6'2" senior, number 3, Eric Parks. Start at 4'6'2" sophomore, number 0, Nick Russo. Start at 4'6'2" sophomore, number 13, Anthony Verona. Start at guard 5 senior, number 23, Josh Chan. And start at guard 5 senior, number 4, Mason Garcia. And now let's meet the starters for the Hillbillies of Verona High School. Start at guard 5 senior, number 0.
They score! Floyd attacking and throws it down! Touchdown for St. Peter's! I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About doing overtime.
Welcome on the campus here to Caldwell University in Caldwell, New Jersey. A big day ahead here on the D1 Media Pro page on the National Federation of High School Sports. We're at the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic here at Caldwell University. The first of 5 games here today features the Cedar Grove Panthers and the Verona Hillbillies. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here inside Caldwell University. I'm Kevin Connolly. 5 outstanding basketball games to be played here this afternoon into this evening, and we'll have them all right here on D1 Media Pro. The first is a rivalry between Cedar Grove and Verona, and it also kicks off the Jimmy Jandali tip-off. In the white, it is Verona. In the black, it is Cedar Grove, and off we go here in the first of 5 on the day on the D1 Media Pro page on the National Federation of High School Sports. Again, it's Cedar Grove in the black. They'll start with the basketball after winning the tip and then losing it on the way through. And it'll say it was last touched by Verona. It'll stay with Cedar Grove. Starting lineups for today's game for Cedar Grove: Eric Parks, Josh Chen, Mason Kisniak, Anthony Tronino, and Nick Russo. For Verona, it'll be Andrew Boyle, Charles Giacosima, Cole McLean, Alex Rodriguez, and Riley Ying. That ball tapped out of bounds, and we're going the other way to Verona. Ball swung around to the corner, now sent back out to the top. Both teams sputtering a little bit to begin the year. Cedar Grove with a 7-4 mark. They're trying to string things together, 5-6 for Verona. And if this first minute any indication, going to be a low-scoring affair. Both teams patient on offense, or you could say the other way around. Both teams not giving an inch on the defensive side of the floor. That's a free throw line jumper that's too strong from Boyle, and Cedar Grove will pull down the rebound. Passing up an open 3 and traveling in the process was Josh Chen. A lot of big-time basketball games still to be played here today. Told you this is the first of 5. Up next, Gill St. Bernard's against the Patrick School. As that baseline jumper goes down, they'll say it's a long 2. And Verona strikes first here against Cedar Grove. So next up is the Patrick School and Gill St. Bernard's. Also have Don Bosco Prep led by their star junior Dylan Harper. They'll take on Immaculate Conception. There's an outlet pass down the other way, and the first 4 of the game go to Verona, and it triggers an early timeout for Cedar Grove. Just quickly, the other games told you that Gil St. Bernard's at the Patrick School, Don Bosco, and Immaculate Conception. Following them, it's Manasquan and Hudson Catholic. We'll get into Hudson Catholic's schedule a little bit later on. They are testing themselves here over the last 24 hours. And then to round out the day, scheduled for an 8 p.m. tip-off, is Seton Hall Prep and Rutgers Prep. Timeout on the floor. Cedar Grove trailing by 4, 2 minutes in to this first quarter. We'll step aside for a quick break. Be back after this. So Cedar Grove calls a timeout, 4 unanswered to start the game here for Verona, and now going to show a little bit of a half-court trap. Will the Hillbillies? Kick on the wing. There's a three-pointer, and it's off the mark. And the rebound secured by Boyle underneath. Mustafa Houghton was here helping me set up. He'll join me back right around 4 o'clock, probably for the start of that Don Bosco and Immaculate Conception game. He had to go over to Newark, covering the week-weight game against Newark Academy. Tips off at 1 o'clock. Also, another big-time non-conference game on our D1 Media Pro network here today. It comes in Jersey City as St. Peter's Prep plays host to Rumson Fairhaven. That's a 2 o'clock tip-off in Jersey City. Ben Novaciolik, Renato Rodriguez, Joseph Henry with our coverage of that one. Sloppy start here for Cedar Grove, but good defense right near the rim by Nick Russo to force the miss. Cedar Grove looking to run, but nothing doing against this Verona defense. And there's an offensive foul. Stepping in to take the charge was Cole McLean. Cedar Grove foul went on Anthony Troino, his first, team's first. Open on the wing for 3, and that goes down for Cole McLean, and it's a 7-0 start to this one for Verona. Cedar Grove trying to beat the defense with ball movement. There's a foul. Shot no good, but it will result in free throws. Anthony Troino at the line to shoot 2. So Troino makes a pair at the line. Try to go up top, and another foul is called underneath. One for 2 at the stripe. Offensive rebound goes to Verona in the corner. Swinging around the perimeter, an open three. That goes down on a 4-point possession for the Hillbillies. It's Alex Rodriguez hitting from distance. And the Verona lead now 11-2, and they force another steal. How about the Hillbillies? A-Rod to the basket, and he's going to the line. Two for two for Rodriguez from the stripe. And a double-digit lead for Verona, 13-2. Their defense has been hounding. Cedar Grove will try and break it, but that three's no good, and the rebound tipped into the hands of Rodriguez. Rodriguez, that's a tough mid-range, and he got it to go, and he's fired up. And another timeout is called by Cedar Grove. They're in a 15-2 hole with 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Cedar Grove needing to call 2 first quarter timeouts here against Verona as they trail 15-2, and their only 2 points have come at the free throw line. So the Panthers still looking for their first field goal today. As for Verona, everything clicking for the Hillbillies offensively and, more important, defensively, as once again they'll break this timeout and set up their half-court trapping defense. Kevin Connolly with you here at the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic. First game of the day features Cedar Grove and Verona, also part of the Jimmy Jandali tip-off. Under 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Another Verona steal. Rodriguez looking to run, and he bobbled it and lost it on the way up. Verona just not clean with the basketball. That one tapped into the hands of Rodriguez. The nice feed and the finish, and everything coming up Hillbillies here in this first game. Pass deflected at midcourt. It's another steal for Verona. Man, this does not look like a 5-6 basketball team. And on the other hand, as much as it might not be great to say, Cedar Grove does not look like a 7-4 basketball team, as not shots missed, and the Panthers will pull it down. And perhaps running in transition could be the best form of offense for Cedar Grove, trying to beat this defense down the floor as the mid-range spins out. Verona with under 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Going to slow things up as Rodriguez will cross the timeline. Try to work down low, up and under, off the backboard and in for Boyle. And it's 19-2. This Cedar Grove team, if they're sleepwalking or whatever the case is, they are just stunned here in this first quarter. Foul underneath as more free throws upcoming for Cedar Grove, seeing if they can continue to tack on. Only 2 points today have come at the charity stripe. Peter Korzak is going to go to the line to shoot 2. One for 2 from the stripe goes Korzak, and 1:20 left to play here in this first quarter. That pass to nobody. It'll go out of bounds with 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 19-3. Verona on top of Cedar Grove. That shot goes down. It'll be a three-pointer from Nick Russo. See if Verona wants to hold for one. Nearly a travel. Pass up and on the open three there is Daniel Bernardino. Now he drives, gets caught underneath, can't get the roll. Rebound tapped around, Verona controls. 5 seconds left. Panthers have to hurry. They'll cross half court with 3. They got to get a shot up. They don't realize it. That looked like they would have counted it had it gone down, but it was well off the mark. 19-6. Verona on top of Cedar Grove. 1 quarter in the books here in our first game of the day from the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Stacking up losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate.
Apologies for those brief technical difficulties. Underway here in the second quarter, 19-6. Verona on top of Cedar Grove. There was a travel called on the opening possession of this second quarter for Verona. Cedar Grove will have the basketball back. They'll get into the lane. They can't get the bounce. The offensive rebound is thrown up, no good, and then tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Panthers. Nice feed down low. In close shot, no good. Put back, no. Tipped around, out of bounds. Again, it'll stay with Cedar Grove. That one stolen by Rodriguez off the inbounds. He's looking to run. Nice feed up ahead. Boy, a lot of contact. And he's going to the free throw line. So Boyle at the line to shoot 2. Can't connect on the first. Second one goes down, 20-6. In front are the on the drive. A tough floater, too strong there by Chen. Rebound fought for, and Rodriguez comes away with it. Dribbled it off his own foot. He'll try and control. We'll get to Boyle. Floater no good, partially blocked. On the drive, tough floater. Nice finish with the bounce off the soft rims from Nick Russo. Can Cedar Grove start finding stops defensively? That's a tough shot from Rodriguez. There's one stop within 12 and 6 minutes to go in the first half. Kick to the perimeter. That three-pointer rattles out. Oh, it was halfway down off the fingertips of Kisnak. On the drive, a jump stop, a hesitation, and a finish off the window from Riley Ying. And that one thrown into the first row. A lot of contact underneath, no whistle, and the shot goes down from Cole McLean. So right when Cedar Grove thought they were going to try and get back in this one, they got themselves down 12, secured a defensive rebound. Can't convert offensively on a three-pointer that was halfway down and out. And now they string together a couple consecutive turnovers, but good hustle there for the Panthers to win the loose ball back, as that one, it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cedar Grove. And that one sent off the foot of Giacazama. Cross court, that's a long two. It's no good and too strong. Into the lane, the floater rattles home for Boyle. Driving into the lane, and then a foul called underneath. So on the two made free throws, Verona will call a timeout. 3:42 left to play here in the first half. 26-10 is our score. Verona on top of Cedar Grove. Back after the timeout. Just over 3.5 to play here in the first half. It's a 16-point lead for Verona against Cedar Grove here in the first of 5 from the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic here on the campus of Caldwell University. Kevin Connolly with you. Our second game scheduled for 2 o'clock. Our games today is scheduled for 12, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Easy to remember. It's Gill St. Bernard's against the Patrick School. Rodriguez on the drive, pulls it back out. A kick into the corner. Back for Rodriguez, who pulls it out to half court. And that ball just thrown, nobody in the area, thrown right into the Cedar Grove bench. Unforced turnover there from the Hillbillies. And way too early to say this in this game. I mean, plenty of possessions of basketball left with still 2+ quarters to go. But the way in which Verona is playing offensively, and I guess for the better part the way Cedar Grove is playing offensively as they missed 2 shots from close distance there, it feels like 16 points is a tough mountain to climb if you're Cedar Grove, just given the patience and efficiency Verona is playing with offensively. Top of the arc 3. Rodriguez is heating up from downtown, and now the lead is 19. That ball thrown at the feet, but Cedar Grove somehow stays with it, and the layup good on the other end. Nick Russo adds to his total. Russo, nice feed down low, off the window, too strong there from Eric Parks. Minute to play here in the second quarter. Rodriguez on the drive, got it knocked away. That's a three-pointer from Russo, and he rattles it home. So Nick Russo with 5 unanswered for Cedar Grove. See what Verona wants to do here if they want to hold for 1 with 30 seconds left to go in the half. Try to drive, nearly getting caught in the air. There was Mark Serra. We'll get a whistle, and it'll be a travel. The Cedar Grove bench wanted an offensive foul, but they get the travel first nonetheless. It's going to go back to Cedar Grove with just over 15 seconds to go here in the first half. And then stepping out of bounds as he crossed half court was Matt Coulian. And that's just a mental mistake there from Coulian. Just stepped out of bounds, dribbled it right into that corner that most coaches say right around half court where he got trapped, and he just stepped out of bounds. Can't happen if you're Cedar Grove. Rodriguez fouled with 2 seconds on the clock, and he's going to the free throw line. Short on the first free throw is Rodriguez. So Rodriguez with one more, 2.1 seconds on the clock as the second shot goes down. So a 15-point lead here for Verona. We'll see what Cedar Grove can try and draw up with 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll inbound it to Russo. Russo with a heave, and he misses the mark, as that will take us to the end of the first half. All Verona here against Cedar Grove, 30-15. The Hillbillies on top of the Panthers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half right after this here on D1 Media Pro.
They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
You can see the future of the Duke and North Carolina rivalry on D1 Media Pro.
There you see Hubert Davis, head coach of North Carolina, here to see Simeon Will.
Looking live right there at a trio of Duke basketball coaches: John Shire, Nolan Smith, Emil Jefferson. Clock now at 12. Kicks it in the corner. Lively for three. Got it. Derek Lively, a corner three in an early third quarter. As he'll look to go off the dribble here. Goes right around Lively, and he gets the roll. Inbounds to Wiltshire.
A step back, fade away, through contact. Simeon Wilcher. He's out for Mbako. He'll try one from beyond the arc. And Mackenzie Mbako is on fire to start this one. Lloyd attacking and throws it down. Touchdown for St. Peter's. I'm here with Darren Lewis with Simeon Wilcher.
Here where presses are chewing.
About doing overtime.
No business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too. This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
one family.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling.
You can see the future of the Duke and North Carolina rivalry on D1 Media Pro. Welcome back. Getting set for the start of the third quarter here between Verona and Cedar Grove. It's a 30-15 lead for the Hillbillies at the break. I'm Kevin Connolly, and we thank you for joining us here for the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic here in our first game today between Verona and Cedar Grove. The first of 5 in this game also is the Jimmy Jandali tip-off. Just a dominant first half, any way you want to cut it, for this Verona squad. Paced there by their star guard, Alex Rodriguez. On the drive off the window, no good. Saw a lot of that in the first half. Missed shots in close for Cedar Grove. Still to come in our next game is Gill St. Bernard's against the Patrick School. And it'll be Don Bosco against Immaculate Conception, Manasquan and Hudson Catholic. And then taking us home, scheduled for an 8 p.m. tip, is Seton Hall Prep and Rutgers Prep. Saw this in the first half as well for Verona. Such a patient offensive game plan. A shot fake, a drive, and a finish by Riley Ying. Already had the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic kickoff last night as there's a jump ball, and the arrow sends it to Verona. Game that was at Felician University between St. Mary's Rutherford and Rutherford High School. Was won by St. Mary's in convincing fashion. 10 games in total. That one yesterday, 5 today, and 4 tomorrow right here from Caldwell University. You can catch them all right here on D1 Media Pro. Boyle at the free throw line. He had a strong first half for Verona as well. He'll get it right back down low. A lot of contact. Boyle thought he was fouled, but no whistle. Verona able to poke that ball away from behind. It'll stay with Cedar Grove, though. 5:51 left to play here in this third quarter. Slow offensive start for both these teams here in this third period. Just 2 points coming out of halftime. At the elbow, it's Parks. Kisniak on the give, the drive. Finish underneath, no. Ball's tapped around, count it, and the foul. Eric Parks going to the line for a three-point play. Free throw too strong. Verona pulled down the board. They're looking to run. That's a strong take, but leaving it short was Cole McLean. Outlet pass up ahead, and that's going to be a blocking foul underneath. So Nick Russo draws the foul, and he'll go to the line now for two. Second foul on Verona here in this second half. And Russo leaves the free throw short, so Cedar Grove leaving points at the free throw line. That would have been a lane violation had that shot not fallen in, but it does, and it's 32-18 in favor of Verona. Just 2 points here in this second half for the Hillbillies. See if they can get Rodriguez involved here. He was doing it all, orchestrating this offense. Oh, what a pass, and the layup spins in. Riley Ying gets the roll off the pretty feed from Alex Rodriguez. Feed down low, poked away. Outlet to Rodriguez. 3-on-1 for Verona, and Rodriguez takes it himself with the right hand. That ball thrown out of bounds by Cedar Grove into their own bench halfway through with this third quarter, and it's still all coming up Hillbillies. That's going to be an illegal screen, offensive foul going the other way against Verona. That's stolen. Again, it's Rodriguez trying to create contact. He does, and he's going to the line for three. Rodriguez can't convert the three-point play. He's short on the free throw, but it's a 20-point lead for Verona here against Cedar Grove, 38-18. Hesitation, and the roll goes down to Russo. That one's stolen away. Trying to keep it in bounds, nearly traveling, and then throwing it back are the Panthers right into the hands of Rodriguez. Another nice feed down low, and this time the finish goes for Mark Serra. That's the kind of game it's been for Cedar Grove. Looked like they had something going on a steal and would be an easy 2 points. They can't control it, they throw it away, and then it's a layup on the other end for Verona. As that three-pointer's no good, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. Foul called on a push underneath against Verona. Cedar Grove trying to get it in, and it's stolen away. On the drive, hanging off the window, no. Rebound tapped around and put back up and in on the offensive board by Jack Harmon. That's the largest lead today now for Verona at 22. On the drive, a foul, and free throws await for the Panthers. Good ball movement, and it results in an open three. Tried to feed the back door, but that ball was kicked away. Off the foot of Riley Ying, who just hit that last three for Verona. And a foul. It is 6th team foul on Verona here in this third quarter. So free throws the rest of the way for Cedar Grove, who trail by 23. Minute to go here in this third quarter. Verona has expanded upon its 15-point halftime advantage. Now leading by 23, but a foul underneath and free throws upcoming for Russo. Off the inbounds, that ball deflected away as Cedar Grove going to pick up full court. Be a last-ditch effort here by the Panthers to try and climb themselves back in this one. See if they can force some turnovers for Verona. They've had Rodriguez on the bench now for a couple of minutes with this game seemingly in hand, or at least comfortably ahead at this point of the contest with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're not going to hold for one, and why would they? Because now they have a chance for three. 24-point Hillbilly lead. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Russo, high arcing three, no good. Rebound into the hands of Verona. Now they can hold for one, you would assume, with 10 seconds left here in this third quarter, trying to expand upon its 24-point advantage. Tough mid-range, line drive shot, no. Offensive rebound went to the Hillbillies as Evan Splittler controlled it, but he couldn't get a shot off. We go to the fourth quarter. It's all Verona here against Cedar Grove, 48-24.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling.
Back here, start of the fourth quarter. It's all Verona against Cedar Grove with 8 minutes left to play in the first of 5 today here from the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic on the campus of Caldwell University. That's a strong take and finish by Nick Russo. Cedar Grove still trying to pick up full court. Verona able to beat it. They try and squeeze a pass down low. And it goes out of bounds. We'll go to Cedar Grove. Russo at the top. Tries to drive, instead kicks in the corner. Russo, high arcing three. Oh man, that one almost went into the rafters, how high he shot that basketball. He missed the shot, and Verona pulls down the board. Good pressure here from Cedar Grove, but Verona able to settle things down here. Try to work in off the drive, the floater right at the rim from Harmon. Russo driving, tough mid-range, step back, no, rebound out of bounds to Verona. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Cedar Grove. try their luck with a three, no good. One for two at the free throw line. The offensive rebound, and Russo going back to the stripe. Nice feed down low. The finish there for Harmon once again. Nice move. The spinning layup off the window from Daniel Bernardino, and a timeout called by Cedar Grove. 54-29, 4:29 to play here in the fourth quarter. Cedar Grove burns a timeout. 4.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Russo, high arcing mid-range, too strong. Well, they'll count that basket, and Russo going to the line for one shot for Cedar Grove. A foul called underneath. Free throws upcoming for the Panthers. Tie up a jump ball on the arrow. Sends it to Verona. See if Verona wants to do anything with this, or they'll just hang on to the ball and dribble this one out. It'll be a dominant and commanding victory for Verona here against Cedar Grove. 58-31 will be our final score in the first game of the Dennis Gregory Memorial Classic. Gill, St. Bernard's, and the Patrick School to come up next here from Caldwell University as the first game officially in the books. Verona, a 58-31 win over Cedar Grove. We'll stay alive right here for the MVP presentation of our first game. Nick Russo named the player of the game for Cedar Grove.
And the MVP from Verona with 15 points on the one,
Alex Rodriguez named as the MVP for Verona. So that'll do it for game number one. Gill St. Bernard's versus the Patrick School coming up next here on D1 Media Pro.